Do you ever find that you have more ideas than actual time, and maybe more unfinished projects than projects that you actually complete? Or is it just me? Anyway, today, instead of starting something new like I wanted to do, I decided I would just finish one of my many half-done projects I found in my little scrap box. So I believe this piece was going to be a pendant for a necklace. I don't know if I want it to be that now. I decided to just make it into something I can display on the wall, or maybe later even make it part of a larger tapestry. I don't know. But for now, I just wanted to kind of get back into the rhythm of stitching and actually finish something. So about the materials, the front is linen, the back is a sort of copper colored faux leather, and it's stuffed, I think, with polyester fiberfill, probably because I just happen to have some. Going forward, I plan to use only natural fibers for stuffing, like some of the cotton that I grew, or maybe also tiny cotton shavings that come from my serger when I make bloomers. But anyway, I embroidered this heart on the front with just regular cotton floss from DMC. The little metal hand actually came from a big box store, but these dangling chains are actually pretty cool vintage pieces. They are little bits of Afghan jewelry that I acquired back in my belly dancing days when I actually used to make costumes. Oh, and I also forgot that I had been adding tiny stitches around the heart, so here I am going to finish that now. But anyway, also yes, I could not find any more of this color anywhere in my box, so I'm switching to a different color of thread here. It's somewhat similar, but I feel this is the sort of piece that doesn't really need everything to be consistent. Really, I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to finish this piece, so I just decided to start. I began picking up some glass beads I liked and started putting them on the top with a sort of blanket stitch. Then, after I had as many as I wanted, I stitched over them again, but I don't know if this really added much to the piece. I don't think it took anything away either, so that's fine. And I was experimenting, so it's all good. So then I needed something to put on the back from which to hang this. I took some embroidery floss and went back and forth several times to make a little loop. Then again, I used a sort of blanket stitch. I don't know if you would call it something else in this context, but anyway, I went around to sort of reinforce and gather these several strands into one big one. I have other projects I want to finish, and like I said, a ton that I want to start, and hopefully I will continue to work on these on a somewhat regular basis and post videos consistently. Thank you for hanging out with me today as I finish this project. Be sure to like the video if you liked it, and if you have comments or questions or want to introduce yourself, please leave a comment below, and I will see you again later.